Good morning, folks. Welcome back. Today, I think we might make actually a couple of simple characters together to put them in a scene. I was playing around with some sculpt mode stuff, and I found something I want to try out. But let's start with the human gen character. And doesn't really matter. We're going to go with pretty basic form, but we'll go with this guy. But maybe we'll change up the form just a bit. I'll go with kind of skinny. Yeah. And then age doesn't matter at all. Face doesn't matter at all. Height. 6'6". Sure. That looks good. And I don't think any of this other stuff matters. We're not going to, yep, none of this other stuff matters. Okay, cool. So we got, this is our base form. Take our guy, and we're going to grab the body and duplicate it, and just move it into scene collection so we can turn off the original one. All right. So the first thing I want to do, I think, is just a Control-3 subdivide. Oh, actually, before that even, we need to apply the stuff. Right. Apply all shape keys and delete all modifiers. Yes. And tab. So that's looking like that. Let's do a Control-3. Apply that. And tab. Now we're at 3 million polys. Okay, we got a lot of stuff to play with here. Okay. Now we're going to go to sculpt mode. And we're going to grab, how do we want to do it to start with? I think we're going to do mask, random mask per vertex. It's going to give us a lot of that. Then we're going to grab our mask tool, turn on X mirroring, and just do a bit of drawing of squiggles and such. Cool, maybe make it a little smaller. Something like that, sure. And then that, and then down, nice. Shrink it in a little bit more. Just gonna give it a form. Maybe not that one. Let's go to there, there, there. You really can't screw this up because it's random. Or at least relatively random, you know. We're just trying for energy to the form. Down. Cool. And then down. Come back to our boy. There, there, there. A bit bigger, and there, back to smaller. Feeling pretty good. Let's go bigger again. Down from the head, and out, and in, and out, and along that arm like that. Smaller. Create a few. Looks like that. We could use this for a tattoo too. It's a neat way to do that. But we're not doing that right now. Let's pull that out. We're going to smooth it so it doesn't really matter anyway. Down to the foot. Follow it along. Okay. Follow it along. Let's come up to the head and do that and that. Hello, Chef. Good to see you, sir. that. Let's make it a bit bigger. Let me select a few larger areas like this. Sure. I think we might do 2 or 3 of these guys today. It's looking all right. Let's come up here like this, there, and around, and around, and around. I don't know we'll get all of this, but it should be okay. All right, that seems good to start with. Let's go to mask and mask extract. It's going to think for a second. And now we can solo it, and we have that, which is pretty good. Actually, I think those might be a little too small. Let's undo. Let's try one time. Sculpt mode. Oh, come on. Do history. Mask brush. There we go. Okay, let's go increase contrast, grow mask. That might be a bit big, but that's fine. We'll try it. And then mask, extract. So generation 3. We can always keep playing with it too. That one might be, yeah, that's too tight. That's too big. Can't grow it. Can't do that. Okay, just go to here and mask. I wonder what this does. I don't know. Let's just do it. Mask, extract, 3. Project to sculpt, extract as a solid. Yeah, all that stuff we want. Okay. And solo it. And we have this, which is looking kind of neat. Actually, I kind of like it like that. Okay. We can come here and look. It's given us a 1 centimeter thick. Take it to like 0.05. Shrink down a little bit. We could also maybe add a smoothing, which might get rid of some of them. Let's put it above the solidify. It does a little. I like it though. I think that's cool. We could try doing a, it's way too big right now, so we're gonna in fact need to quad remesh it down to like 150,000. Remesh it. Let's see what it does. It's probably gonna get rid of some of those things. I may have taken it too far down with the subdivide and the random. I just want to get some in there, but we can always play. We shall see. 30. Come on. Don't get trapped and stuck on me. It's looking kind of stuck. Let's cancel. Let's apply all. And modifier. We'll just go to regular decimate first. It just seems to be faster. Decimate down to 0.1. I don't really need perfect quads for this silliness, so this is just abusive to the sculpt tools, but fun. Come on. There we go. And apply. 391 is still probably too much, but let's do it in stages. Might even get rid of the tiny ones here, although I kind of like them. I'd like to get it down to 150,000 polys. That would be good. Try doing it again. Decimate 0.33. Yeah, it's going to be rough. No, undo that. Might have to just do it this way. Tab 3L P section. We might just do the big one this time. And L, just grab the ones that we've missed. Any other big ones? I think that's it. P section, tab, and just delete that. Come on. Okay, delete that. And let's bring this. Ooh, it just kind of needs a different color though, maybe. That could be fun. Material, new, and new. And then join those back together. That looks kind of sweet. All right, so then we can turn human generator back on. And we'll just turn off the body so we can see what we're doing. It's kind of creepy with the eyes there too. It's kind of fun. So let's select this. We're going to go over to human gen, back here, that, and that. Add object is clothing, full body. Let's see if it works. Doesn't look like it did it. Let's try it again. Recalculate the weights. There we go. Now it did. I don't know why it worked the second time, but hey. So now we have that, and we can literally just delete this body thing here. Move this into our human gen. Take this. This is Dwayne. Hey, Dwayne. Why are you giving me an error? Oh, maybe I can't delete the body yet. Turn the body back on. Move this into human gen. Now let's try doing it. Okay, yeah, now we can play with it. Pose. And we just give it something. And we actually don't have to worry too much about what it is because we're not too stressed about it being accurate. There are no clothes or anything. Let's give this walking one. Cool. Now if we get rid of the body, we have this thing just walking on its own, which is kind of fun. I can just turn off the body and keep it around so we can repose him. Do we want to leave the teeth and the eyeballs there? That's just weird. That feels a little too freaky for me. Let's turn those off too. Eyes off, teeth off. There we go. Okay. So now we have this thing here, and it has two materials, so we can go give it some fun colors. Me, light control, materials. I'm just gonna get this out of the way. And is that just the top, or is that? Yeah, okay, that's the top. And this one, just to see what it looks like if we turn the color down or the light down. There's our weird spirit form walking. And they will work nicely. Let's use them. I like that. Now let's make at least one more. I'm gonna bring our light back up. And okay, people, let's just open this up. I'm gonna move it over so I have it for sure. I suppose we should save the other one too, shouldn't we? File, save as. Up 24/12/17, right? One live stream kingdom spirits. I guess we'll call it that. Yeah, he's looking good. Okay. Select this, select the hierarchy, copy the object, come back over to here, paste the object, and G. This is kind of my row of like spirits and constructs there. Cool. Now we can turn him off just entirely. Or I'm just gonna delete him actually. We'll do it again. It's just easier. So just for different form, let's make this one start from a woman. It doesn't really matter. Her. And we're gonna make it a completely random one, just for funsies. Randomize. Cool. Age doesn't matter. Face doesn't matter. Height. Again, a little tall. 5'10", though, it's fine. Sure, we'll use that as our base form. See, I like it. Don't need anything else. Yep, come to her. Shift D, M, scene collection. Turn off human gen. Okay, so we have the body again. Hey, Heresy. We're making weird veiny constructs today. It's kind of fun. I'm enjoying it. Let's try just to control 2 this time. Well, first we gotta apply things. Apply all shape keys. Delete all modifiers. Yes. Control 2. Apply that. Sculpt mode. Let's see what the random does. Let's see what the random does. Mask per vertex. Okay, that might be better. Now, turn on mirroring. Cool. And we're gonna draw some stuff. 1, 9. Let's go. Let's give this one a like more of a spine feel down the back straight. Every one of these can be different, and that's kind of the fun part too. pull off forms. I don't want to go up. I'm just going to keep going down. It's like it's a vein system. We also don't have to be symmetrical, but we are going to be this time. And down, down, out, and out. Okay, and then bigger that way, and down that way, and up that way. Cool. Down that way. Nice. And again, we can get as detailed into this as we want to or not want to. It's not going to make any difference, particularly. We're not trying to accentuate that this model was originally a female model, so we don't need to like circle the boobs or anything silly like that. I just find that kind of dumb. It's like, look, boobs. Yeah, we get it. Let's give this one some fingers. We kind of didn't grab the finger parts in the last ones, which is fine, but okay. Let's go up the head. Just gives a bit more head space. Da-dum-tsh. Does make for a funky tattoo as well, like I said. It's kind of neat to draw again, even if you're just drawing random nonsense on a figure. All right, let's call that good. And mask, extract. We'll go 4 smooth iterations on this one. Hoo yeah. Looking good. Just what we wanted. Let's cut it down to like thickness of 0.05 again. We get a lot more. We'll keep the bits on this one, I think. We can handle them this time. Let's apply or solidify, add a modifier, a decimate, and take it down to like 0.2. Try to get in and around that 100K, roughly. 200K, still a little bit much. 0.1, let's see if I can push it down. There we go. And apply. This one has lips, interesting. Okay, and we know from experience, we want to turn off the eyes, turn off the teeth, turn off the upper. Yep. We can just delete that. We have that now. Cool. So we can come back to her. Let's select that. Add object. Add object is clothing, full body, recalculate weights. Oh, not Blaine. Let's see. Oh, damn it. This is my problem. You bastard. Okay. I'm on human gen. Select objects. You really should do this all in each one. Select objects. If you need a new file. Paste. Now it should work. Let's see. Let's try it. this and that. Add actors clothing. Okay. I'm gonna hide the body. Oh, let's see. Actors clothing. Full body. Did it successfully add? No. Recalculate the weights. Full body. Now it did. Weird. All right, so there's our second form. And here, human pose. Also a walk. Let's just do a walk. Zombie walk. Let's see what that's gonna look like. Very fucked up. Walking 5. Cool. Neat. Now we can give it a material. We gotta pull back again because new file. Not city builder. Set objects. Light control. Materials. Keep using these. Circle stripe ball. There we go. Z8. Change our world to see what it looks like. I want it brighter than that. Fire. Cool. 1, 3. It's a weird walk. Whatever. Grab her. Select hierarchy. We're gonna do one more, I think. Copy objects. Over here to our file. Paste. Where is she? C1. There we go. G1. Come here. RZ. Control A. Rotation and location. Or just rotation. Oh. And that. We can turn off her body. And we have that. We need to turn off her body too, or his body. There we go. 2 bodies off. Save. We're gonna do one more. File, new, general. Don't save. This one, let's do something weird. Let's not start with a human form. Let's start with one of the. Well, then we'd have to rig it. Is it worth rigging? Now let's just stick to human. It's like I could do a different base mesh, but then I'd have to deal with that. So human gen. Start human. Let's go back to another dude. Sure, him. I don't care. Delete. Here. I want to make him big. Body. Skinny. Not skinny. Overweight. Yes. Muscular. Yes. Sure. Just to get a bigger form. Height. 6'2". Sure. I'm going to go back here. Torso. Widen it up here. Widen it up there. There we go. Because he doesn't have to be in any way human. I'm just going to make him max all these. Muscles. Chest muscles. Sure. Forearm muscles. Sure. Quad muscles. Sure. Great. Legs. Again. Just select them all. 1. Okay. Very kind of odd looking guy. One. Good deal. It's going to just be a strange form. And that's what we want it to be. Shift D, M, scene collection. Okay. Yes. Here, apply all of our shape keys. Here, delete all of our modifiers. Solo it. Oh, wrong one. Damn it. This one. Just make sure I went back far enough. Yes, okay, that one. Now, that's interesting. Apply all of our shape keys. And delete all of our modifiers. Body still has them. Good. Okay. So now, there is our new one. That's what we want. Just that boy. Let's even make him a little bit even more crunchy. So we're not gonna subdivide him at all. Sculpt mode, mask, random mask per vertex, because it's bigger ones. Select mirror on X, and we're gonna go, oh, well, that's fine too, but mask, mirror on X, yes. Ooh. He's gonna have some bigger parts, which is fine. That, and there, there. He will be more solid, as I said, and that's okay. Around and up. Now let's go down, kind of cage it like that. Sure. Shrink it down. We can't go so small because it's going by vertex, so you don't have a lot of vertices to play with. So our detail is a little bit less refined than other ones, but that is okay. We're going to give him a lot of eye detail there, and then up, and then down like to there, and then down like to there. You can see there's more polys in the head, so we get more detail. And then just give him a big like circle thing here. Yeah, that should be cool. Does he have fingers? Just give him hands. Okay. Mask, extract. Solo. Oh yeah, cool. So he feels more like apparitional almost because he's kind of got these big blobs. I like around his eyes like that. That's neat. Okay. Let's change it to also 0.005. It's thinner. And apply all. And we don't even need to subdivide him. He's good. Just get rid of this one. Delete. Come back. And we're going to grab that and that. Add objects clothing. Full body. Looks like it worked. Okay. Turn off that. Back. Here. Oh. Let's turn off the eyes and the teeth too. Okay. And now pose. idle. It can be standing. Oh, come on. Why did I bring these in wrong? Always making my life hard. Object set origin 3D cursor. This object set origin 3D cursor. Okay, good deal. That should be all right then. And we'll give him good material. What do we want? Let's try this one. Cool. I think that'd be good. Nice. Super fun. Just get back and like do a little bit of silly drawing too. Okay. We like him. We are good with him. Feels good. 36 minutes. Select hierarchy. Copy objects. Oh, let's move this first off. M to human gen. There we go. Select hierarchy. Copy objects. Back to her. There's our third. And then we need to come in and just turn off his body too. Cool. All right, now we can go make a scene. And we're actually going to just save over the other file. Spirits, save as. Because we might as well just leave this guy here while we're building now. All right, let's turn him off. And Shift A, Mesh, Circle, S25. Control A, Rotation, Scale, Tab, Fill. This will be our ground. I think we're going to do like a tree kind of area, like a park thing. Let's remesh it to 250. Delete the original. Move it, new collection to ground. Okay, good. One, turn on that. We're gonna have it be like a hollow, kind of like that. Might be a little much. Okay. Something like that. Sure. Modifier, terrain, terrain or base. We don't need to draw terrain. Master resolution of 3 is fine. Keep it lower. That'll be fine. Let's just apply it. Morning, Michael. How are you doing today? Here, do we have any tree? Any tree. We kind of make an object into a tree. I'm gonna start a tree here. Shift A, Mesh, Cube, Tab, 3, E2. Cool. Oh, cool. I have to figure out how to deal with that. Okay, let's try that as a base tree. New shape tree. Okay. Doesn't really give him much of that tree, is it? Come on. There we go. That's better. I'm gonna use a shape tree in a while. Settings channel, advanced settings, third-party training. I'll go look. Cool. Trunk. I want to multiply my thickness of my trunk quite a bit. Yeah. Branches. Minimum thickness. No. How do I change that? Maximum thickness. Trunk counts as a branch, huh? I suppose that makes sense. Distort. We want to make it wonked. Okay. Yeah. Coming along good. That's what we wanted. And then tab 3. Oh, wrong one. On this thing. Tab E. E. Yes. There we go. That's looking cool. E. 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 Yes. There we go. And E. And some roots. Yeah, for sure. Scale that. Cool. Doesn't really look like roots, but it's kind of okay. Oh, straight down the middle. Cool. I love making these funky, gnarly trees. We can increase gravity if we want to sink down a little bit. I kind of like that. Add some randomness to it. And straighten our branches. Cool. Yeah. Mess with our tree distortion. Cool. That's a fun looking tree. I like it. Maybe add a little bit more to it. E. Oh. Cool. That's a funky tree. Back here, we want to use leaves. But we need to add leaves first. Import leaves, import materials. Great. Leaves collection. Oak leaves? Sure. Scale max. That's just going to shrink them down a little bit. I feel like we need more than that. Okay. Strange leaves, what's that? Materials, bark ID. I'm gonna go with mossy bark. Let's see what that gives us. Now we gotta bring it back up our world so I can see what the hell I'm doing. My UV go. Create UVs. There we go. It's not exactly what I want it to be. We want more branches than that. Tree detail. Can I just give it another one? It still kind of falls a little too much. Might just add some more. Hi! Max Terminator X. Good to see you. Okay, so we're liking this. I keep tweaking it a little bit more. Turn off leaves. Kind of need to add some more branches though. Tree source. I'm just gonna look at tree source. And I want to change it to be viewport display. Display as solid. I can see what the hell I'm doing. Okay, tab. Control R, add edge loops. 3. Inset individuals. E. G. 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 Okay. There's a few more branches. That's getting a little better. Let's just do a bit more. There are other ways to make trees, but this is just kind of fun. I don't know. I just feel like it today. 3. Let's do these, both of these. Inset. Alt E along normals. Come on. Just trying to distort them so they don't all look like they're going the same way, you know. And I reckon it's a little weird that I can't see the tree, but that is much better. Oh, animated cell shading, that sounds neat. I mean, I don't really do that stuff, but it sounds cool. I'm into seeing what people do with it, for sure. I've never had any strong desire to do that. Although you never know. Sometimes you just get a client that's like, I want you to do this. And you're like, well, I want to make money, so great. Let's see, is that better? It's a lot more branches. See if it looks like if we turn back on our tree, our leaves now. I can live with that. I think I want a little, well, a little bit more in here. that's better. I guess a little bit more in that center. Cool. And I'm always kind of a little hesitant about modified blenders because they tend to not fare well when the next version comes out. So like I'm not in a hurry to jump into using them. It's like, oh great, you're creating something that's essentially branching off and then will be obsolete in less than a year. Congratulations. And I'm a snarky bastard, I admit it. Okay, so we're gonna go with that as our tree. It's pretty big, right? Where's our person? There's our dude. Well, our thing. That's a reasonably sized tree. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Right on. Oh, nice. Good to know. I'm always down to find a good shader for sure. I just get, again, a little sus about alternate versions of the tool. Okay, we're gonna go there. It's gonna be good. That's gonna be our path. Assign. Okay. This is any tree. It's an additional modifier or add-on rather. Sorry, it's an add-on. Can't remember who made it. Scandinavian guy. It's pretty good though. I like it. Same guy who did the fractal thing that I use a lot. Okay. And good deal. Okay. Let's jump into geoscatter. Select ground. Biome scatter. Open biomes. And what do we want to use? We're not using pine trees today. We're deciduous only today. Let's do this one. Feels kind of park-like. We'll see if it is. Yeah, fine. Let's just get this out of the way. Yeah, you are kind of park-like. That's not bad. So we're going to vertex cull it on path. My path is not super flat either, but we can fix that. That'd be fun to do. Let's just go. How do we want to do it? Geoscatter. Tab. Turn on proportional. SZ, and we're going to just shrink in this down till it's a little bit flatter. There we go. That's better. Cool. It was just a little too wonked out for us before. And there's our funky tree. And our other trees. We got another tree right by our funky tree. Let's avoid that. Trees. Proximity. Repel from systems. Tree systems. Oh, we got more trees I'm not seeing, don't we? Yeah, we do. Nice. That's looking good. I didn't even know that I needed to make a tree. It just kind of felt like it. But I don't like its leaves as much as I like the other leaves. So, let's see if the leaves on those trees. I probably don't have separate objects, so do they? Yeah, let's just adjust the material on this one. Let's do that. Shading. Oh, I'm gonna have to just give an object to it too, aren't I? I don't think I have it. No, I do. Leaves. There they are. Oak leaves. Is that what I called it? Yeah. Oak leaves. Yeah, there we go. We do have one. And let's just look at it. And apply their base color. I guess darken it here, I suppose. Does it work? Doesn't seem to be working. Okay. Come on, you bastard. I know it's okay, so it is there. Hue, saturation value, value 0.1. There we go, that worked. 0.25. That feels like that kind of gets close, maybe even 0.2. Feels like that's close. I don't know if we even really needed to make our own tree. Like I said, it was just kind of fun. Wanted to do it. You can get funky with it too. Maybe we should do that. We should lean into it a little bit. Since we haven't saved it. Let's turn off geoscatter. And actually I'm going to turn back on geoscatter. I'm going to turn off everything. Oh, come. And I'm going to turn off. Come on, where am I? Floor, because it's just getting on my nerves. Grass we want on. Okay, there. Now I can see where my path is. That's really the only thing I wanted. I kind of want to come to this here. Tree source, turn back on. Now let's edit it. 3E. Let's go all the way across our path like that. Yeah. E. Let's see, will it let me do down? It doesn't usually like doing this, but we'll see. E. Cool. So we got a nice like kind of walking thing across there, which is very alien and kind of fun. Yeah, let's lean into it. Do a bit more like that. How I design my scenes. Like, oh, what would be neat? Let's look how alien can we get? Bring that over. There we go. String it down. E and E. Cool. Let's do one more too. We'll give it like 3 going across. Be funky. E. Cool. Come on. Just give it to me. There we go. Turn on tree source. Oh, that one even grow all the way across. Not wide enough. Turn on the tree source tab. Now you do. There we go. That's cool. This is where these things kind of come into their own. It's fun to make your own trees and all that, but you really what you wanted for is when you can do something that's just not natural that no tree is ever going to do, because that's where you otherwise you could just use a regular tree. Turn on trees, weeds, grass too, rocks, shrubs, and twigs. And let's just move grass to twigs. And group selected, new group, which will bring them and take it out of that other one. So now that we'll get it across. So we don't get any trees in our path, but that's cool. Save. All right. And here's my biome again. Cool. We want looking for a ground thing again to just differentiate the path more from the rest of this thing. And often just adding more stuff really does that. Yeah, I know you got warnings. It's fine. Okay. Forest is also going to avoid the path. And just turn on. Cool. And that'll work. Let me just turn off this now. Turn off this. We can kind of still see where our path is that way. In case we want to do more to it. Excuse me. That long like spidery tendril thing, I just increased the tree out to do this over here. So I just grabbed three branches and drag them across and then drag them down to create that sort of trellis effect. Because the whole point of making your own tree is to get it to do things that regular trees wouldn't do. And I think that works. Okay. Good deal. Let's exit that for right now. Oh, did I close it? Ugh, I closed it. Pull it back. New asset browser. Let's grab a bench. Yes, I understand. I sneezed and scared the hell out of me. Come on. Wooden concrete bench. Yeah, we can do a wooden concrete bench. That'll work. put it here. Take a look at it, straighten it. Okay, and I'm just gonna now turn off geoscatter for just a sec. Tab. Yeah. SE0. I do want to turn on proportional a little bit. Turn down. Okay, there we go. Tab. Now we can lay this out, right? Come on. I guess I didn't mean to make you quite 0. That's fine. Okay. I can live with that. Maybe. You're welcome. There we go. Okay. We like it there. We're going to grab another lamp, I think. All right, we'll go with a single this time. We might need to refix it the same way we did the yesterday's. Let's make it a bit bigger too. Okay, yeah. Now let's just edit this sucker. We're doing time, we're doing fine. Okay, this should be our glass, right? Select, hide, and inset, and inset. I'm not going to worry too much, they're not exactly the same. Bridge edge loops, plus assign light and warm and add material. And this glass we're going to change to our glass frosted and add material. And Z8. What do we got now? Cool. We got light. And I'm okay with the rest of this thing. Looks all right. I'm really not liking this color. Let's see. Tab A, U, Smart UV project. Let's just try this again. It just looks bad. Clearly these are like old materials. Kitbash 3D before they were good. No, they were good. They just weren't meant for doing this kind of stuff. The old Kitbash stuff were a little bit on the simplistic side, which is kind of how they probably should have been, but now they've moved to being much more, well, they're competing with big, medium, small, whatever. They're trying to do like more hero objects than just background objects. Originally, they were very just background objects. And grab a concrete. Let's see how this one works. Yeah, it's way better. And a wood. Yeah, much better. And then the metal dark. That can really be anything. It doesn't really matter. Not a strong reason to add too much to it. Let's add the materials here and just use our flow metal because it's procedural and it's easier. There we go. That looks cool. We got our light. We got our thing going on there. Kind of gives us a subject matter. Okay. Now let's bring, so this is kind of going to be more our subject area here. Back here at the end, I'm just going to edit my ground just a little bit. Fine, doesn't really matter to there. Procedural, or sorry, proportional is on. GZ, make it bigger. I'm gonna bring that up more. So the path is still flat, but now it's angled and flat. Okay. Mostly it's just to block our view out of our park a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. That's cool. So we can go for a shot kind of like that. Let's turn on geoscatter just to make sure we're not doing something stupid. And photographer, camera, Alexa, the anamorphic lens that I love. The widescreen. Feels good, man. Save. Let's just make sure those trees aren't in my face. Turn on trees. No, trees are on. Okay. Now we should be good then. Okay. And clearly we're already getting dark, so we don't need to worry about that too much. HDR maker. Let's try sky is on fire. Actually, you know, let's do our own. Let's add HDR images, map paint sequence. Man, it's been so long, I don't even remember these anymore. Let's see what we got. Just want something kind of sunset-y. Oh, these are bright, right? What's this one? 1172. Let's try it. Into the EXR. Oh, come on. The whole reason I did that was so I didn't have to do this. $11.72. Add the background. Nice. Cool. Photographer. Exposure down to like 7. Still very dark, aren't we? 5. Now we're exposing for brighter, aren't we? Well, we'll have to figure this out. Okay. There are a few things we can do to cheat it, because I kind of want our sky to stay dark. But we need a layer scene anyway. Let's get the lighting right. I'm jumping ahead of myself anyway. This guy here might be here. Manservant Hecubus over here. I'm going to turn off geoscatter again. And actually my tree system too. There you go, Manservant Hecubus. You can stand there. Except you're not standing. Let's move this forward. And not that really anyone would notice if you were standing or not, because you're, you know, a little bit intangible, but we're going to put you there. And rotate you so you're facing here. Cool. So we got that dude. Now let's grab a person who's going to be sitting there. So hopefully something with some simple clothes that will kind of work. Let's try this woman here. People. And then we're going to bring her over here. And we're going to have to go back to human gen. And do I have a sit? Let's try this one. Okay. That's the wrong one. Oh. Now, sit. Okay, something weird's going on. Sit. There we go. I think I was doing the other one still. All right, here. One. Yeah. Let's just grab these two things. Solo it. One. G. And solo. Yeah. I hate when these things are too low. I'm just going to tweak this branch. I'm going to cheat, basically. There we go. We have to fix her pants, or her shirt, her jacket rather, because she's not sitting on it, but we can do that. Sculpt mode. Grab that. Needs more room. Bigger. There we go. Come on, you pain my ass. Not too worried about it. We're not really going to look underneath her probably, but you know. It also would probably hang down here if we were getting like real picky. But, you know, whatever. Object mode. Up slightly. Yeah, we got to tweak it a bit more. Sculpt mode. Up and up. Good deal. Save. We like that. Object mode. So she needs to be looking at something in her hand. What can it be? What would be fun? Let's go grab something from a base mesh, something cool. Yeah. This will work. Scale it down. Scale it down some more. Cool. Yeah, this will actually work really well, I think. Cool. We're going to give it a color. Let's say this purple. Let's see what that gives us. Yes. Just looking at that thing. That thing is floating there. Kind of rotate it down just a little bit like that. Cool. That works for me. We got magey stuff going on. Woohoo! We have, again, manservant Hecubus here. Move him right behind her. Cool. Let's go grab one of the other ones because we just made 3. We might as well use them, right? This one is walking. And we'll put it in people too. I love it's the same name as her, just coincidentally. Yeah. And we're just gonna make sure her body is turned off. Okay. I think it's gonna work. We need to probably turn back on so I can see exactly where my path is. Geoscatter. Yeah, that's fine. She's walking along the path. And then let's grab our other dude, Dwayne. Also going to go into people. Dwayne. Have him coming the other direction. I'm going to turn off his body as well, although he's already turned off for rendering, but just so we can see what the heck it's doing. Let's rotate and move it over just a little bit. See how that looks? Yeah, they're coming along well. This is definitely too bright because it's blowing out everything in our attempt to get light in. So we have to fix that another way. Photographer exposure should be 7, I think. Maybe even 8. 8 feels better. Just means we need to light up from another way. We could just punch the light up on this thing a whole bunch. Go to like 250. It's not always the most efficient way to add light, but it can work. It is helping. And we can do the cheaty film thing and just add a completely unmotivated light from above. And I think that's what we'll do. Everyone loves a cheaty film light. Area. Let's go with this disc because it's just even easier. And we're going to make it 4 meters and like 1,000. And color temperature of like, I don't know, 5,500. Let's see how that looks. Very bright. Too bright. Color temperature's all right though. Power of 250. even 150. 150 doesn't seem bad. I think once we turn on our other geoscatter things, it will be better too. This will darken us up a lot. Yeah. That's gonna be the background. Well, let's just see. I'm liking that. All that's coming along nicely. Oh yeah, our tree system again too. That'll help too. Yes, that makes a much better world. We have been really using the hell out of fog lately, and I kind of like, on the one hand, I like it. On the other hand, I kind of don't want to cheat too much that way, but it really does help sell the space. So maybe a little bit is good. It always slows shit down too, which is a pain, but you know, what are you gonna do? Geoscatter. Now let's try a fog at least. Easy fog. Ground fogs. Just go with just a straight fog. Simple. Yeah, it's more than high enough. Again, we'll go fix it to the new node. Make it immediate. It's gonna be way too foggy. Yeah. Or that light is way too bright, but perhaps both. 0.2. Cool. Oh, we turned off that too. That'll help bring it back. Cool. I think Hecubus needs to be over a little bit. Well, actually, I kind of like him behind her, but it kind of means we lose our dragon, so let's move him out. I don't want to lose the dragon. Come on. Okay. Put him there. That'll be okay. This bad boy's looking good. Cool. Let's see, what else can we put in here that's kind of fun? What time is it now? 1:30. So we're actually coming up on our end. Wow. Time flies, man. What do we got here? Book beside her? That could be fun. That actually could be quite fun. To there, there. Now let's just rotate it kind of slightly off. There we go. Just gotta, can't even really see it in that shot, but perhaps another. We will. We have that. And we got medieval market we want to use. Anything? Got to be something we want to use here. Let's put an apple to the side of her. That doesn't seem like a very big apple. Where'd it go? Oh, it's just way the fuck out there. The heck? Okay. Fine. Object set origin 3D cursor. Object set origin geometry to origin. Sure. There's an apple beside her. And is that all we need? We could overcomplicate her and that scene there. I don't want to do that. I don't think we need any more regular folk. I think that's fine. Let's see, is there anything Hume related we want, like modern Earth? Yeah, garbage can. Might not be a bad idea. Right here. Garbage assets. That seems like a good one. At cursor. And put in collection. Append. Just feel like we'd have one there. That could be good. Let's see what we look like with everything turned on now. We have our tree system on. Yes, we do. Geoscatter on. Cool. Let's focus on her face. Shows a bit more room. How does that feel? Excuse me. Feeling pretty good. I think we could do. So yeah, keep doing it. Let's turn off Geoscatter. Oh damn, I'm gonna need Geoscatter. Well. Okay. Oh, come on. There we go. I want to grab this thing. Can I tell where my path is? I kind of can. Alt-D to here, and then Alt-D to here. That one, let's come up to there. This one probably needs to go down, but not too far. And Geoscatter back on. Come a little bit this way. The other one, is it all right? Oh, so slow. Come on. No, it's way off. No, it's not. It's right. That's good. Should be just about right. Okay, there we go. Save. Let's see if that does it for us. I feel like the light on this one is a little too bright. So let's go grab it. And first we need to make it its own object. Yes, and then we need to go to its materials and make it its own material and cut it down to like 50. And it's going to be, what is it called? Or emissive 01. Okay. Come on, this is too slow. There we go. This one also needs to be its own object then, I guess. Or I could have done it the other way, but whatever. And warm emissive 1. Geoscatter back on. Film trickery. My park lights aren't all the same brightness. You'll never look at movies the same again. It's better. Still bright, but it's better. We can actually cut down now. 10. That's going to be way dark. Let's take it to like 25 seems good. Cool. I think that's a good scene, folks. That's a wrap. So we made our 3 little weird spirit bodies, just using the sculpt tool and drawing on top of them essentially with the mask tool, which was fun. I'm gonna keep doing more stuff like that. I think I'm gonna use it for clothes maybe tomorrow. We got our scene set up. I'm liking it. It tells a good story. I think we're in a good place. Okay, everybody. Well, thanks for hanging out with me again as always. And I will be back tomorrow, same bat time and channel. And we will do another one. And like I said, I think we're going to maybe try sculpting some clothes from scratch tomorrow using the mask tool and just seeing what we can get out of it. Or if not 100% from scratch, maybe we'll do it and add some bling to existing clothes. But we're going to use the sculpt tool more tomorrow. It's time to start playing with it some more. Anyway, have a great rest of your day, everybody.